Hi, welcome to Love It,
or hate it.
Just Rate It in the comments.
Don't forget to press the button to subscribe and bang the bell for notifications.
Ding. Okay, so tonight we're going to give you our review on Greenleaf, which airs on OWN on Tuesday nights at 10, right?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. And this is kind of like a church drama, kind of, sort of, but it's not like your typical church drama. It's just not. It's not what you think. It's basically, we're at season 4, so they had the church taken away, and the name of the church was Calvary, but it was taken away by Harmony and Hope. And Grace is now the actual head pastor for the church. Now, as far as all the characters, it's the bishop, it's Lady May, who's the first lady, there's Jacob, there's Grace, Clarissa, who's Jacob's wife, and they all have children. Then there's Basie and Tasha, all those different characters. But for the most part right now, the family is trying to band together to figure out exactly how they can get Calvary back. So, but how it ended in last season, it ended with Grace finding out that the bishop is not her father. Actually, Lady May, the first lady, she had an affair with Lionel, who was also married, and Grace is the result of that affair. Okay, and so I always wondered, why was Lady May so mean to Grace? Grace seemed great. Like, why would you want to have a daughter like Grace? But Lady May was evil, and now you know why, because she's walking proof that she had an affair on her husband. And the guy that Grace is, her actual real father, he passed away. But he had a son with his wife, after Grace was born. So the son and Grace took a blood test, and that's how she found out she was actually his sister and Lionel's daughter as well. So that's one big secret that was out. And, she wants to share it with everyone, but Lady May doesn't want to share it because, it's going to make her look bad, all kind of stuff. But that's that portion of it. There's so much more. They're trying to get the church back, and they want her to, bring the brother and the sister in.
They want them to come in as associate pastors. So they're trying to work up a little scheme, or to win the members back over, because the members were the ones who signed the petition for them to lose the church. Now, they lost the church due to a scandal. It was a scandal where the bishop owed all this money in taxes, and they did a transfer. Actually, they had the bishop mess around with this girl. Him and Lady May got divorced. Mm-hmm. So they're actually divorced right now. They are not even married. So there's a lot of drama in those first episodes. When it first started off, they're this loving couple that does everything together. Then the taxes come up, and then the bishop starts going to meet this other woman in hotels and rooms and all that. And she's the one who had the bishop sign this paper to transfer the money. Yeah, so when they transferred the money and all this stuff came up, that's how they lost the church. And that's also how Jacob lost being the pastor over at Triumph.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a lot of dirt and scandals and all kind of stuff going on. But then you have Charity, who is Grace's sister. And Charity was married. Okay, so it turned out that Charity, her and her husband had a baby, and Charity's husband found out or discovered he could not figure out what was wrong with him. He was gay. Okay, so he was gay, and he ended up with Grace's brother.
Right.
But see, it probably sounds a little bit confusing, so you have to look at it to follow it and, connect the dots. But anyway, those two are together, so the Charity's son has 2 dads now. And so this is the killing part right here. So Grace gets a phone call, and on that phone call, it's she has a message from the prison. And then you have another guy call her, and this guy said he got a call from the prison saying that he had a son, and Grace is the mother of the son, which he didn't know that he had a son, and
right.
That son is in prison. And none of us out here in TV land, we didn't know it either. So maybe she had this baby before Greenleaf came about. I don't know. But then the daughter, who is this princess on a high horse here, she doesn't know that she has a brother. Right. So that's going to make it even worse, because Grace wants to tell everybody that the bishop is not her dad, and May wants her, please, please, please. You know, she's even kissing her on the cheek and, you know, hugging her. Please don't tell, because this is hanging over my head. I'm the biggest sinner in here. And so
she has a sin just as big.
Yeah. But I wonder if the bishop and May knew about it, because somebody had to know this girl had gotten pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And did she give the baby up for adoption? I mean, how did this all go down? So,
and how does he know that? How does he know who his father is if the father don't even know he have a son? That's the real question.
But you know what? Maybe Basie and all of them, because just like Clarissa said, you know what? Right now, Basie and Tasha, they scheming against us right now. So maybe Basie and Tasha could have been digging for some dirt.
Well, we know it was Basie and his sister for sure. His sister, I don't remember his sister's name, but I know it's LaToya Luckett. That's her name in real life. She's the old singer. She used to sing with Destiny's Child, actually.
Oh, okay.
And so she's Basie's sister. So for surely they are scheming. It seems like Tasha's trying to get away from all the scheming.
I think Tasha truly, truly is in love with Jacob.
That's crazy.
That's what it looks like, that she's in love with Jacob. And Clarissa is so doggone bossy and putting her foot down and drinking all that wine. She might be pushing Jacob away down the road, because Tasha truly, truly likes Jacob. And she wants Basie to give the money back, so that'll clear Jacob's name.
Mm-hmm.
So if that happens, I don't know. But then they have Miss Zora. Zora has moved down into the log cabin, into Noah's cabin, which, you know, they have this sprawling mansion over a lake. But nobody never knew it was a cabin down there.
No, when I'm sitting here thinking, like, when did this cabin ever come up? Were they ever in the cabin?
Okay. Or I don't know. I was just thinking maybe the cabin's not even there. Maybe they just took a picture of a cabin or whatever. Yeah, maybe the cabin's not even there, because somebody would have been down in that cabin. Then remember, the killing part about it, you know, Grace was dating Rick Fox.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, I don't remember them breaking up, but I guess they did break up.
Yeah, they did. They broke up. I remember it.
Yeah, so I don't know if this is a new boo or an old boo who she had the baby by.
I definitely think it's an old boo.
Okay, well.
For sure.
Yeah, well, anyway, things are heating up. It's heating up with Ambitions, and it's sizzling with Greenleaf.
Sizzling. Woo!
Yes, so do not forget, if you get a chance, catch up on the older episodes. But Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock, it's on and cracking.
Yes, so don't forget to tune in. But most of all, don't forget to love it or hate it. Just rate it in the comments and subscribe.
And don't forget to share and like. And talk to you next time.
Bye.